Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Tam Tam Sajivam Saditam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhani Tamsa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Dapta Kanchana Gurangi Radha Vrinda Vaneshwari Vishavanu Sute Devi Pranamami Parikli Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhu Bhevacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaisnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahabhadanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tisye Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Chaitanya Chandra Om Namo Bhagavate Chaitanya Chandraya Om Namo Bhagavate Chaitanya Chandraya Om Namo Bhagavate Chaitanya Chandraya. Hare Krishna, honorable devotees. Thank you for joining the session today.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, please accept my humble obeisances. Today, a very beautiful lesson for all of us. Lord Chaitanya will explain the important words of Srimad Bhagavatam. That is called Atmaram Bhaj. That is a very meaningful and wonderful words which mesmerizes all the devotees of ISKCON. And Lord Chaitanya had mesmerized, had infatuated Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who was the so-called Vedantist by that time, was the principal priest of Jagannath temple administration. So let us hear what Lord Chaitanya is explaining regarding Atmaram Bhaj. Hmm.
86.
186. 86. 186. Very good. Thank you very much. The Lord Chaitanya is explaining Atmaramaschamunaya Nigrantha api urukrame kurbanti ahetu king bhaktim itham bhutta guna hari. So the translation, those who are self-realized, self-satisfied and unattracted by external material desires are also attracted to the transcendental and whose activities are wonderful. Hari The personality of God is called Krishna because he has such transcendently attractive features. So these have been imported from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.7.10. Sutta Goswami is explaining to Shanakadi sages the same verse. Just 1 minute. Same verse is explained by Lord Chaitanya to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. What is the meaning of that verse? We have to refer to Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.7.10. Atmaramasya Munaya Shutobaj Nirgantya Upurukrame Kurbanta Hituking Bhaktim Itam Buddha Guna Hari. What does it mean? Atmaramasya. What is Atmaram? Atmaram has many synonyms. As explained in this verse, there are 11 words in total in this verse. One is Atmaram, Sha, Munaya, Nirganta, Api, Urukrame, Kurbanti, Ayuna, and Hari. You see all these words. There are in total 11 words in this verse. So what are the different synonyms of each word is explicitly explained here. That is Atmaram. Atmaram has many synonyms. Brahma, I had stated Atma, Atmaram. He who resides in Atma, Atmaram. Atma means we can understand what are the different synonyms of Atma. Atma means you can understand Brahman under certain circumstances. Brahma means absolute truth, Bhagavan. Our body is sometimes also called different context, and pretext body is also called Atma. Mind can be also called Atma, endurance, intelligence, personal habits. So Atma has all these synonyms. Munaya means Muni. Muni means Muni. He who conducts research over transcendence, transcendental science, spiritual science, like a scientist. we are calling a scientist who conducts researches in scientific field, material science. But Muni is similarly, Muni conducts research about transcendental realization, is very thoughtful. So what we can see, Muni, Muni, Munayaha in plural. Muni, Munayaha. We can understand in different meanings. Those who are content, they do not speak, perform severe austerity, steady and consistent activities, not turbulent or erratic, steady and concurrent, uninterrupted activities every time. Mendicants means they have nothing. They beg for alms and live on the mercy of the Lord. They completely surrender upon the lotus feet of the Lord. Sages, we can also include sages, saints. All these classes of people are included in the term Munayaha. Nirgrantha, Ni Grantha, Ni plus Grantha. Grantha means bondage, attachment. Grantha means also scriptural injunction. Scripture means one who is liberated from the science. It has also different meanings. One who has no connection with scriptural injunction, you can understand Grantha. Grantha means Granthi. Granthi means bondage. And Grantha can be also scripture. Ni means one who is what? Escaped. One who has been released. One who is liberated from the science. No connection with scriptures. Then a capitalist is also called a Nirgrantha. And one who is penniless, who has nothing, Akinchana, he can be also called Nirgrantha. Similarly, Ni has also many different meanings. Certainly counting, building, forbiddance, etc. Urukrama is Lord Bamandev's incarnation. It's called Urukrama. Uru means what? Uru means activities. Krama means step. Urukrama is the incarnation of Baman. Its meaning is whose activities are glorious. Uttama Slok. Glorious activities. But Uttama Slok, God is extremely glorious. Right? So, Urukrama means Baman Dev's incarnation because he had immeasurable steps. By that time, he covered all the 3 planets by his 2 feet. And ultimately, he kept the last feet upon the head of Bali Maharaj. That pastime of the Lord we know. So Urukrama relates to the Lord's incarnation in Vamandev form. He was very powerful and inconceivable. His activities are extremely glorious and very, very wonderful. Miraculous activities he performed in that incarnation. And Kurbanti, there is also another word. Kurbanti means they perform. Kurbanti, they were doing things for someone else. Atmaram means Atmaram must render devotional services for the pleasure of the Lord. Hetu what is there? In all 11 words, Hetu means causal. Causal means there are many causes for one's self-satisfaction. What are the different causes? Material enjoyment, mystic powers, liberation, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. We are attracted by all those religious principles, dharma. What is it? Demigod worship, varnashram dharma. And there are different inferior dharmas. Many times we are also attracted for our sense enjoyment. All those religious principles are for sense enjoyment. You are performing demigod worship. For what? To give you some opulence. You are worshipping a particular demigod to give you beauty. You are worshipping particular demigod for what? For cure of your illness. So those are all sense enjoyment. For your own purposes, you are doing. Dharma, artha, kama means lusty, to fulfill lusty desires. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Even liberation is also material. That is one way of sense enjoyment. How it is sense enjoyment? Because we became equal with the Lord. So powerful. Unlike the Lord, but sense enjoyment. Right? So, here it is written what is cause, yes, causal, hetu. Then another word is itham bhuta, complete bliss. Itham bhuta meaning is itham bhuta guna, complete bliss, complete pleasure, happiness. Itham bhuta hari. Hari means the Lord he who vanquishes all our miseries, inauspiciousness. Hari, he takes away all our miseries. Again, another meaning of Hari, what can be? He also steals our mind. He has stolen the minds of all the gopis. A dangerous Lord, steals minds, steals our miseries, also very risky also. He steals mind. So do not join Krishna consciousness because your mind will be stolen by Krishna. You have many material commitments and promises with others. I love you, my darling. You are very beautiful. I will enjoy life with you. So many wonderful dreams and aspirations. But once Krishna will steal your mind, what will do? All your material sense enjoying activities will be closed and stopped. How can you live? So Krishna is dangerous? In fact, dangerous? Krishna is dangerous or not dangerous? So in that sense, Krishna is dangerous. We should be very careful for Krishna. If mind will be stolen, oh, I cannot perform any material enjoyment. Very difficult thing. So Hari. So these are all the different words finding place in this verse, in these 11 worded words. Atmaramascha munnaya nirgrantha api urukrame kurbantyo hetukang bhaktim itham bhutta guna hari. That means Lord Krishna is exceptionally, exclusively attractive. We have studied Krishna is all attractive. Anyone remembers? Krishna is all attractive. Sharpak Kashanya. Krishna is all attractive. We have studied. What you are speaking, Vishnu, you are not audible. Sarva Krishna is all attractive. Krishna is called Madan Mohan. Madan means what? Cupids. Cupid. He who is the king of all lusty desires. King of lust is called Cupid. Krishna will also what? Attract Cupid. Madan Mohan. He is so beautiful, so exotic, so attractive and impressive that millions Cupids will surrender upon his lotus feet. And he attracts everyone, but Radharani attracts him. That is his weakness. So Radharani is called Madan Mohan Mohini. He is Madan Mohan. Radharani is Madan Mohan Mohini. Radharani is so powerful. Is it not? So we have to implore, we have to request Radharani first. Because the key of Lord Krishna is in the hands of Radharani. Right? So Krishna is exceptional, exquisitely attractive. He attracts everyone. Here what is stated here? Atma Ramascha. All the Atma Ramas. How many Atma Ramas are there? There are Gyanis. Gyanis are there. Yogis are there. They search after Atma. And finally the devotees. That means he also attracts the liberated souls. Because they proclaim that liberation is the ultimate destination of life. Despite they prophesy such a philosophy, Krishna even attracts them. What can be spoken? Krishna attracts everyone. Krishna also attracts his enemies. Krishna attracted Kansa. Krishna attracted Shishupal, Dantavakra, Manigriva, Duryodhana even. He attracted Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha. He attracted Putana. When Putana shouted, "Leave me, leave me, leave me," Krishna said, I don't leave. Once I catch someone, I don't leave. Right? Dangerous, again dangerous. So you shouldn't go to Krishna. All our material activities will be interrupted. But Krishna shouted, "Oh, okay, you had accepted me as your son, so I will give you respect, like my mother. So how will I leave you? How will I leave you? You had accepted me as your son. My duty is to respect you as my mother, like Yashoda. But you are shouting to leave you. Impossible. I cannot be indebted to anyone. I can't be obliged to anyone. Because I am the supreme controller of the whole universe, all the universes. So Krishna took her to Yashoda Maya's place in Goloka Vrindavan. This is Krishna's mischiefs, misdeeds, or Krishna's benediction. What do you think? It is Krishna's benediction or Krishna's misdeed? What? How can you correlate? It is Krishna's benediction or misdeed? What is your answer? No one is is answering, it is Krishna's misdeed or benediction? Misdeed, no? Misdeed. You are speaking misdeed now? Benediction. Anyone different view? I say it is Krishna's misdeed. Not misdeed, no? Okay. So, Krishna attracts everyone. Atmaramascha munnayo, all the sages, all the medicants, all saints may be envious to Krishna. But Atmaramascha munnayo, nirganthapi urukrame, nirganthapi urukrame. He reclasses, he releases everyone from the material bondage. As he liberated Bali Maharaj, eternally liberated Bali Maharaj, and he became his doorkeeper. Kurbante ahetu king bhaktim, they all are attracted to him. So ultimately what they will do? They will perform bhakti or not? They will perform bhakti or not? They have no other option. Kurbante ahetu king bhaktim. But devotional service is so powerful. Once they are attracted to Krishna, they definitely perform devotional service. They make a contractual agreement with Krishna. Krishna, I love you, and I will love you ever. You are my best friend. Except you, I have no other way. Kurbante ahetu king bhaktim. Ahetu king bhakti means hetu ahetu king, no condition. We have studied such a word where sabai punksha paro dharma yator bhakti adhokshaje ahetukya prati hatta yayatmasu prasidati. Ahetuki, unconditional. There is no condition with you. You may love or may not love me. I must love you. Who has stated this statement? To Lolita, Radharani stated. How she stated? Asli shangva pada rattang, asli shangva pada rattang pinastuma mat darshanang matahatang karotuba. Asli shangva pada rattang pinastuma mat darshanang marmahatang karotuba. Yatha tatha hi vidadhata lampoto mat pranathastu soyava napara. Lolita was teaching Radharani. One day, Radharani, why you are so much attracted to Krishna? He is a thief. He is a lampoter. He is a womanizer. He moves here and there towards Chandravali, towards other gopis. He does not love you. He has many girlfriends. Why you are loving me? Oh, Lalita, you will hear from me. You will hear from me. Asli Shangva Pada Rattang. Okay, for you, open your ear, hear my staunch words. Asli Shangva Pada Rattang. He may attract me, may not attract me. He may kick me out. Pinastuma, Pada Rattang Pinastuma, Mad Darshanang Marma Hatang Karotuba. He may not give his darshan to me. He may close his door for me. Yatha tathava vidadhatu lampoto. He may be a womanizer. He may have many girlfriends. What is to you? Mat pranathastu saiva naparaha. He is my beloved heart, my dearmost. I don't have any other relationship than Krishna. So Radharani was not looking towards others except Krishna. She is Radharani. Krishna takes many tests from us. Krishna's science is very delicate and intricate. It is an experiment with truth. It's not an experiment with imagination and concoctions. It is a relatant truth. If you are simple, if you are innocent, you are sincere, Krishna becomes your partner. If you are complex, insincere, cheater, Krishna becomes your enemy. Okay, he may be enemy, still he can give you his mercy. Even if he kills Kansa, Kansa is also liberated. But you cannot release the nectarian pleasure of devotional service. Kansa did not release. Of course, Kansa was liberated, but not like a devotee. Hiranyakashipu was liberated, but not like Prahlad Maharaj. Krishna did not love them because they did not love Krishna. Krishna reciprocates our love. Ye yathamam prapadyante tan tathiva bhajamyaham mama varmanuvartante manusya partha sarvasa. What does it mean? Krishna reciprocates to the degree of our love. Whatever love you renders towards Krishna, Krishna proportionately reciprocates. That's why they perform devotional service. And devotional service is so attractive and illuminating that itam buddha guna hari itam buddha. It's wonderful qualities of Krishna, qualities attracts them, mesmerizes them. That means in sum and substance, overall, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is appreciating the all attractive quality of Lord Krishna and the beauty of devotional service. Not impersonal science, impersonal knowledge, not yogic philosophies, not other religious principles. Mahaprabhu established here that above all, devotional service is supreme and Krishna can attract anyone. Let me switch over to Chaitanya Charitamrita. This Atmaram verse was also explained. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained in 18 different ways, challenging the explanations given by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya in 9 ways, without touching his ways, without touching or covering the ways in which Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya had explained this Atmaram verse. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained in other 18 explanations that mesmerized Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and this same Atmaram verse was also explained by Mahaprabhu to Sanatana Goswami in 71 ways. ଶୂନ୍ୟ ଭଟ୍ଟାଚାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କହେ ଶୂନ ମହାଶୟ ଏହି ଶ୍ଲୋକର ଅର୍ଥ ଶୁନିତେ ବାଞ୍ଛା ହୟ। Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, my dear sir, please explain this verse of it. I explained here because it had been explained in Srimad Bhagavatam, but explanation is going on. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya requesting, Prabhu कहे तुम्हें की अर्थ कर ताह आगे सुने पछे आमे करिब अर्थ एबे किछु जाने. So Mahaprabhu stated, you first explain, then I will try to explain, because I am ignorant, I am fool, I do not know anything. शून्य भट्टाचार्य श्लोक करिला व्याख्यान तर्कशास्त्र मंत्र उठाय विविध विधान. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya then began to explain the Atmaram verse, and according to the principles of logic, he put forward various propositions according to his own understanding. नवविधा अर्थ कहल शास्त्र मत लना शून्य प्रभु कहे किछु ईशत हसिया. Bhattacharya explained Atmaram verse in 9 different ways on the basis of scripture. After hearing his explanations, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, smiling a little, began to speak. The way he explained are completely illogical. Bhattacharya jani tumi sakhyata brihaspati. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is equal to Brihaspati. Brihaspati is the spiritual master of demigods. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is so powerful and potent. Just imagine. Shastra Vakya Kharite Aiche Karo Nahi Sakti. Yes. He is equal to Brihaspati, the priest of heavenly kingdom. No one within the world has the power to explain the scriptures in such a way. The way Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya explained was so wonderful that no one in the world can explain in this way. You can then understand what was the power of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Kintu tume artha kaile panditya pratibhaya iha bai slokera ache aro abhipraya. You have explained scholarly, but there is another purport to this verse. Bhattacharya प्रार्थनाते प्रभु व्याख्या कहल तार नव अर्थ मध्य एक न छुइल. Without touching the 9 explanations. What are the 9 explanations? We will read later on. That's not explained here in what 9 ways Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. I will share with you later on, not in this text. That is, we can find in other literatures. In what 9 ways Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, devotees have many desire to know in what 9 ways Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya explained. But without touching the explanations advanced by Sarvabhauma, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained in 18 different ways. What are the 18 different ways? That we have to also clearly understand 18 different ways. But in sum and substance I explained. attractive quality of Krishna in that verse. But exact explanations we can also find. Atmarama shloke eka dasa pada haya pruthak pruthak kaila padera artha nishchaya. There are 11 words in the Atmaram verse, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained each word one after the other. As I explained all these words, Atmarama Chamunaya Nirgrantha Api Urukrame Kurbanti Ahetukim Bhaktim Itha Bhuta Guna and Hari. Astadasa Artha Kaila Abhipraya Lana. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took each word specifically and combined it with the word Atmarama. He thus explained the word Atmaram in 18 different ways. Bhagavan Tara Shakti, Tara Guna Gana, Achinta Prabhava Tinera, Nayaya Kathana. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said the Supreme Personal Godhead is different potencies, and his transcendental qualities all have inconceivable praise. It is not possible to explain them fully. Can anyone conceive the inconceivable potency of the Lord? Whenever he was 7 years old, he lifted Giri Govardhan. He covered all the universes by his feet. He had killed Kshatriyas 21 times. He killed many terrible demons. He manifested himself in multiple forms. He mesmerized all the gopis and denizens of Braja Vrindavan. He had bewildered Brahma, Lord Shiva, Indra. He had performed so much wonderful pastimes that Srimad Bhagavatam gives evidence. What more we can get? What more we cannot get? See. So all these are the wonderful pastimes of the Lord. He has inconceivable prowess, power. We are limited. We cannot understand how powerful he is. Anayata sadhya sadhana kari acha dana ei tine hare siddha sadhakera mana. These three items attract the mind of a perfect student, engaged in spiritual activities and overcome all other processes of spiritual activity. What are the three activities? These three items attract. Bhakti Yoga are divided into three categories. Spiritual activities other than Bhakti Yoga. Yes. Spiritual activities other than Bhakti Yoga is divided into how many classes? You just deduct, exclude Bhakti. Then fruitive activity, Karma Kanda. Then speculative, mental speculation. Speculate to understand Sankhya philosophy. Then the other one is mystic yoga. Karma Jnana yoga. And the other three spiritual activities. Karma is also spiritual activity. Why? Because that is performed in accordance with the Vedic rules. Demigod worship is also prescribed in Vedas. Meat eating is also prescribed in Vedas. Sex life is also recommended in Vedas, yes. Vedas has diverse and multiple prescriptions, but Krishna consciousness is a filtered, is a crystallized substance of that. When an ocean is churned, from the ocean poison was also released. Poison was also released or not from ocean. Then Amrit, nectar was also released. What do you want? You want nectar or poison? Similarly in Veda, diverse principles, many innumerable principles are prescribed for sense enjoyment, and very less principles are provided for bhakti. Srila Prabhupada studied all the Vedic literatures and finally devised such a syllabus, Krishna consciousness. Bhakti, the ultimate destination of life. That means the Supreme Lord is full of inconceivable potencies which are related to his person, his energies and his transcendental qualities. All of these are very attractive to the serious student. Consequently, the Lord is known as Krishna, the all-attractive one. So these three activities means karma, jnana and yoga must attract the mind of any person who is engaged in spiritual activities. But who is engaged in devotional activities? Spiritual and devotional activities is generic. Spiritual activity is generic, devotional activity is specific. These are also spiritual activities, but devotional activity is very specific because that is transcendental. That is not material. There are many activities which are spiritual but material. But devotional service is a spiritual activity which is not material. That is fully transcendental. Sarnakadi Sukadeva Tathate Pramana Ei Mata Nana Artha Karena Vyakhana. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained the meaning of the words by giving evidence concerning Shukadeva Goswami. Shukadeva Goswami was initially Jnani. Do you know this or not? Whenever he heard Srimad Bhagavatam from his father Vyasadeva, he became a devotee. Initially, he was in impersonal conception. What is Mukta Purusha? Liberated person, liberated from material bondage. But he was a Jnani initially. He had no information about devotional service. After hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami became a small devotee. Small devotee. Exalted devotee. Unlimited. Limitless. He is also one of the Dwadas Mahajanas. Sukadeva Goswami is presenting Bhagavatam. The great speaker, the first speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj, which was again spoken by Sutta Goswami, his disciple. So Sukadeva Goswami was initially Jnani, liberated person, liberation, Saivya Mukti. But after hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, he became a devotee. Sanakadi rishis or Kumaraja Brahma, Sanak, Sanandan, Sanatan, Sanat Kumar. They were also in impersonal conception. Because Brahma, they heard from Brahma about Sankhya philosophy, impersonal knowledge. But they did not obey Brahma. Brahma instructed them to join Grihastha ashramas. They denied. We will remain brahmacharis forever. Then they went to Vaikuntha planet. Saw the Lord there. saw the Lord Vishnu, fragrance of the flower, aroma of the flower, they smelt, and the tulsi that was offered to the Lord to his lotus feet. Fragrance of the aroma of the flower and the tulsi, they were attracted and they became devotees. So Gyanis are also becoming devotees when they associate with the Lord or with the devotees. When they associate with the Lord or when they associate with the devotees, they also become devotees. So devotees are the greatest personalities, greatest transcendentalists. So Brahmananda happiness. Brahmananda happiness is what? Brahmananda happiness. Happiness derived from Brahman. Staying in Brahman, happiness. How much of Brahmananda, Bhogananda, happiness is here, material world. Brahmananda happiness, merging into effulgence, that is Brahmananda. Bhogananda happiness, Brahmananda happiness is much more times greater than this Bhogananda. And our happiness is Brahmananda. Gaur Brahmananda. Hari Hari Bol. Gaur Premananda, Gaurang Mahaprabhu, Premananda. He had appeared the most merciful incarnation to distribute the love of Godhead to everyone. Not to kill like Krishna. Krishna created Bap, so much chaotic situations. When he was 6 days old, killed Putana. Then started his war against demons. Bap, dangerous. He instructed us to love him, but did not make us know the formula how to love him. That was given by him in form of Lord Chaitanya. He again returned to this world. Because he was dissatisfied. I did not give complete success to my children. So he again appeared. Premananda happiness is immeasurable happiness can be described. सुनिए प्रभु के कृष्ण जानी करे अपनाधिकार बाप रे बाप Bhattacharya, his ignorance dissipated, was completely vanquished. But you know, struck with wonder, understood Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be Krishna in person, and he thus condemned himself in the following words. Now Sarva Bhattacharya is condemning himself, blaming himself. इनत साक्षात कृष्ण मुनि न जानिया महाअपराध कायनु because I could not understand him and I was very proud of any offenses. by criticizing Krishna. Atma ninda kari laila Prabhura sarana kripa kari bare tabe Prabhura hoila mana. When Sarvabhaumata denounced himself as an offender and took shelter of the Lord desired to show him mercy. Now Sarvabhaumacharya ignorance gone away. निज रूप प्रभु तारे करेला दर्शन चतुर्भुज रूप प्रभु हरिला तत्क्षण. To show him his mercy, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu allowed him to see his Vishnu form, Arjun. First, when he showed the universal form, then Arjun became fearful, surprised, astonished. My Lord, please return to your original form. What is this gigantic form? I don't digest and I don't conceive such a form. Mesmerizing, wonderful. I am extremely sorry. Please return to your original Shamsundar form. I love that form. I can't see this form. This is very terrible. This is very gigantic, unattractive. This is demoniac form. I don't like. Similarly, because Lord Chaitanya distributed his mercy to Sarvabhauma, so he showed his Vishnu form, 400 Vishnu form past. Right? Then देखाइला तारे आगे चतुर्भुज रूप पछे श्याम वंशी मुख शोकिया स्वरूप. Then he showed his Shokya Swarup. Shokya Swarup means Krishna, blackish complexion, flute in his lips. Shyam Sundar. Jai Radha Shyam Sundar ki. Then what happened to Bhattacharya? Dekhi Sarvabhauma danda batta kari padi puno uthi stuti kare tui karo yudi idiu karo udi. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya saw the form of Lord Krishna manifested in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He immediately fell down flat to offer him obeisances. Then he stood up and with folded hands began to offer prayers. Prabhu Kripaya Tara Spurila Sava Tattva Nama Premo Dana Adi Varnena Mahato. By the mercy of the Lord, all truths are revealed to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And he could understand the importance of chanting the holy name and distributing love of Godhead everywhere. What happened to Bhattacharya? Bhattacharya understood Krishna in proper perspective. In which verse it is mentioned? 18.55. What is that verse? Bhaktyamam abhijananti yavan tatomam tato gyantva. So by devotional service, one can perfectly understand Krishna in proper perspective, in proper understanding. So because Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's ignorance was illuminated, he was illuminated with transcendental science of Krishna consciousness. He could know. He saw the beautiful form of Krishna, 400 form, then Shyam Sundar form. So he was delivered. He achieved unlimited mercy. Shata sloko koila eka dandana ite brihaspati taiche sloko napare karite Now he defeated Brihaspati. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu compiled 100 slokas. Do you know what it is called? Susloka Satak. You can purchase the book. 100 slokas. Prayers towards Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He so quickly and swiftly compiled, wrote, Brihaspati failed. सुनि सुखे प्रभु तारे कहला आलिंगन भट्टाचार्य प्रेमा बेसे हईला अचेतन. So Lord Chaitanya embraced him. Embraced. Right? And Bhattacharya was overwhelmed with ecstatic love of Godhead and fell unconscious. Fell unconscious means Ashtosatik Bhav manifested. Unconscious. Which indicates that Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya became 100% Krishna conscious. He got Krishna Prem. That is the proof. Asru Stamba Pulaka Sveda Kampathara Hari Nache Gaye Kande Pade Prabhu Pada Dhari. Out of ecstatic love of God, Bhattacharya shed tears. This is Ashtosatik Pikar Bhav. Shedding tears from eyes. Body was torn. His body was torn. He exhibited an ecstatic mood and he perspired. It sweated from his body, shook and trembled. Sometimes danced, sometimes chanted, sometimes cried, and sometimes fell down to touch the lotus feet of the Lord. देखी गोपीनाथाचार्य प्रसिद्ध मन भट्टाचार्य नृत्य देखी हसे प्रभुर गण. गोपीनाथाचार्य, brother-in-law, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he was a disciple of Mahaprabhu. But Sarvabhauma was saying Mahaprabhu Sannyasi. He was saying Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, Gopinath was planning how Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya will be a devotee of Lord Chaitanya. So, he was praying Lord Chaitanya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu demonstrated this pastime. And all his devotees, Prabhu Ragana, all his devotees associates, Hase, became ecstatically happy, danced. Gopinatha Acharya कहे महाप्रभुर प्रति सेई भट्टाचार्यर प्रभु कहले गति. So Gopinath Acharya is glorifying Mahaprabhu, Lord Chaitanya, that my Lord, because of your mercy, you have brought all this upon Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. This is the realization and feeling of a devotee. Prabhu कहे तुम्हें भक्त तुम्हारा संग होते जगन्नाथ निहारे कृपा कहला भल मते. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, what he replied towards Gopinath Acharya? You are a devotee because of your association. Lord Jagannath has shown him mercy. Because of your association with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Lord Jagannath showed his mercy to him. Who is sitting? Mahaprabhu is Jagannath himself. He is stating. Because of your association, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya associated with you. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra Kaya. Labbe matra sadhu sange, Sarva Siddhi Haya. Labbe matra sadhu sange. Labbe means, do you know what is labbe? 11th 1 second. You will associate with the devotee for that fraction of time. Sarva Siddhi Haya, that had happened. Chaturma is propounding by glorifying Gopinath Acharya. Because of your association, this had happened to Sarvabhauma. Yoga Bhattacharya Prabhu Sthira Karila, Sthira Hana Bhattacharya Bahu Stuti Kaila. After this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pacified the Bhattacharya, and when he was quitted, he offered many prayers to the Lord. Then he started praying the Seha Alpo Karya Amma Sarvata said, that is not a very great task. However, you have also delivered me. That is certainly the work of very wonderful powers. I was powerful like Brihaspati. I was a Vedantist. I was a mental speculator. You delivered me. I think it is something great. Wonderful. What is that? Love Pinda. Amondravila Tume Pratap. Prachanda. I had become dull-headed due to reading too many books on logic. Srila Prabhupada advises us, do not read too many books. Only read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Nectar of Devotion. Reading too many books will confuse one. Read Sattik Shastras, all the Shastras which are favorable to Krishna consciousness. Consequently, I had become like an iron bar. Iron bar. Nonetheless, you have melted me. But you melted me. And therefore, your influence is very great. So he is glorifying the Lord. Stuti Suni Mahaprabhu Nijo Vasa Aila Bhattacharya Acharya Dware Vikya Kareila. After hearing the prayer supported by Sarva Bhattacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu returned to his residence. Bhattacharya through Gopinath Acharya induced the Lord to accept launch there. Become launch there. Become launch. Launch there. So then we'll study the next verse onwards in the next class, 216. It is already late. So in the next class it will be concluded. Shall I wind up? What? Yes. What? No means? Atmana means, see, there are many synonyms of Atma. If you will say that Atma is body, so you will also enjoy with the bodily activities. Means you are a karmi, is it not? Even though you are a karmi, you will also be attracted by Krishna. Because Krishna is all attractive. If you will assume yourself that Atma is also Brahman, you are a Jnani, Brahman relation, you enjoy with Brahman relation. means you will become liberated. That they say that is liberation, Shaivaja Mukti. Still you will also be attracted by Krishna. Suppose you are a yogi that there are many synonyms of Atma, body, mind. Yes, mind, mental speculation. Yogi, you will also be attracted by Krishna. That means Atmaram means all these Atmaramas. If Atma has 9 different meanings, all classes of people, they were associated with these 9 words, they can be called Atmaramas. Atma is body, Atma is your mind, Atma is your soul, Atma is also endeavors, habits. If Atma has 9 meanings, the people they were engaged in these 9 activities, they can be called Atmaram. This is in broader sense. Means all classes of people are attracted by Krishna. In literally, Atmanam means they who Atmaram, they who become very blissful, being situated in Atmaram, the basic understanding. But because Atma has many meanings, many synonyms, all the people, all classes of people, they were engaged in those different activities in connection with those words. They all can be called as Atmaramas. The meaning is that in sum and substance, Krishna attracts everyone. Krishna can attract everyone by his inconceivable potency, by his transcendental qualities. Okay? By the devotional service. Devotional service is his property. Devotional service is his gift. Lord Chaitanya is giving us devotional service. So devotional service is very powerful. And Krishna's transcendental qualities are so inconceivable. His potency is so unlimited that he can attract anyone. And anyone who engages in Krishna's services ultimately becomes a devotee. So the devotee is very glorious. Means Krishna is glorifying in these words devotional service and Krishna's super excellence and Krishna's all attractive feature. How Krishna is all attractive. That is also not sufficient explanation. As I had understood, I presented. It has a very fantastic explanation. We'll also learn later. Don't think that your study is over. This is a glimpse of Atmaram was his explanation. So exactly in what 9 different ways Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya explained, and in 18 ways Mahaprabhu explained. That should be learnt. Then we will release more pleasure. And that I will share with you, but this is not included in this text. Okay. So we have to study that in course of time. But briefly you understood that Atmaram was in 18 different ways. Without touching the 9 ways explanation of Bhattacharya. That mesmerized, surprised Bhattacharya. It can't be possible by anyone without Lord. That he realized. And therefore he surrendered. Accepting that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is it clear? Other devotees are silent. They have no question or comments.
प्रभु हरे कृष्ण
Let
प्रभु
me,
दंडवत प्रणाम
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Sushant Prabhu.
प्रभु ଯେଉଁ ସାର୍ବଭୌମ ଭଟ୍ଟାଚାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଯେଉଁ
Yes.
ସେ ତ ମେନ୍ ପ୍ରିଷ୍ଟ ଥିଲେ ତ ଏବେ ଯେତିକି ପ୍ରିଷ୍ଟ ଅଛନ୍ତି କ'ଣ ତାଙ୍କରି ସବୁ ବଂଶଧର ନା କ'ଣ?
The Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is the main priest. Means all the priests in the temple are not, they don't belong to one family. They are belong to different families. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was one of the priests. He was the main priest. That does not mean that all the priests are his children or his family members. No.
ଯିଏ ପ୍ରଭୁ ବଡ଼ ପଣ୍ଡା ମାନେ ସିଏ
They belong to different families. But that is their family tradition. That is their hereditary right, they say, according to Temples Act, because the pujaris and Badapundas, they are worshipping the Lord traditionally since the period of their ancestors. They belong to different families because there are many priests in the temple, 1,000 or 2,000. They belong to different families. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is the head priest. Now, there must be a head priest in the temple. Can it be said that all the priests are his family members?
no.
No. Similarly, by the time Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is the head of the temple, he was guiding, he was instructing everyone how the worship of Lord Jagannath can be conducted. All the priests will consult the head priest. That was the situation. 500 years back. No such a dramatic change. But a temple, they are not, see, they are worshiping Lord Jagannath. In Aishwarya Sabha, but how many of them do admit that Lord Chaitanya is Lord Jagannath himself? That I can't say how many. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That he demonstrated to all of us in these first times. Is it clear, Prabhu, or anything?
Yes, Prabhu.
What you want?
Prabhu, another question. ଆପଣ ଯେଉଁ ଆତ୍ମାରାମଟା କହିଲେ 9 different meaning ଯେଉଁ ଆତ୍ମାଟା
Atma's 9 different synonyms. So they who engage in the activities in connection with that 9 different words, they can be termed or called as Atmaramas. So Atma is body, Atma is mind, Atma is soul, Atma is endeavor. So that had been expanded because see, Vedic text is very vast. Atma had been differently used in different contextual understandings. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expanded all different meanings of Atma enumerated in the Veda. So Atmanam means all classes of people. Krishna is so powerful, his energy is so inconceivable that he can attract anyone.
Krishna attract everyone.
Krishna attracts everyone. Krishna can attract everyone. Sun must fall everywhere. No one can resist. Sunshine pervades everywhere. It may be a dirty place or it may be a clean place. Can anyone prevent the sun ray?
It can fall everywhere.
Can anyone prevent falling of sun ray at any place in this world? You did not understand. Did you understand, Prabhu, or you are not?
Again, Prabhu. Sun prevent?
Sun ray is falling everywhere. Sun ray. I am speaking.
Sun ray. Yes, Prabhu.
Sun ray is falling everywhere.
Yes, Prabhu.
Can anyone prevent falling of sun ray at any place?
No.
Similarly, Krishna is so attractive that he is all pervading through his energies, different energies. So no one can avoid being attracted by Krishna. No one can save himself from Krishna's attraction. Krishna can attract anyone.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Krishna can attract. So Krishna is called all attractive. He can also attract the demons. Kansa became mad for Krishna. Why? Every time thought about Krishna. When Krishna will come, he will kill me. Right. Runkuni was attracted by the glories of Krishna. Sukadeva Goswami is attracted by hearing Bhagavatam. Satur Kumaras, they were attracted by smelling the aroma of flower and tulsi. So who is not attracted? But now in this age of Kali, people are not doing bhakti. Okay, in any life they may do. We cannot say our life is very limited, short time we are here. Krishna can attract anyone. Okay, Prabhu, thank you very much for joining the class today.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jai Chaitanya Charitamrita ki.
Jai.
Jai Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki.
Jai.
Jai Charanarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki.
Jai.
Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hari Bol.
Not Brahmananda or Bhogananda. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.